Good morning, good morning. Today's Saturday. It's 8:32 a.m. I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Rachel's Kitchen. I'm going to get $5 for 2.5 miles. Thanks everybody for subscribing to the channel. It's helping me to grow it. Every time somebody subscribes, it really helps the algorithm at YouTube to put my channel out to more and more new viewers, and that also helps me to just get more and more views on my account and just continue to grow, and it motivates me to just keep on making videos. So anyway, we are on our way now, and we got about another couple of minutes until we're at Rachel's Kitchen. And this offer was about as good as it was gonna get, and I've been online for a long time, and nothing good for $2 for every mile was showing up. Everything was no good, and I was really surprised because I was gonna tell you guys that I was gonna change my strategy and start doing like making $70 goals for Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But now that I've been waiting all this time for an offer to come in and nothing good has come in at all, and it's Saturday, now I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to change my strategy. Because I thought, in my mind, I thought that if it's busy on the weekends, maybe I should just have a higher goal on the weekends as far as money making, and then on the weekdays have a smaller goal, so it's more realistic for when it's usually slow on the on the weekdays. But it's not working out. I'm just gonna stick to my same thing, $50 every day, and whatever happens happens, so that way I can take advantage of whatever happens on every day, since it's so unpredictable. Let's see, I've got a parking spot right here. I'm gonna park, and then we'll head on into Rachel's Kitchen. Just a couple of minute wait for the order. Not too long of a wait. There was just one person ahead of me in line, and the food was just sitting there at the table, so I had to wait until I can get the attention of the worker so I can get the stuff. So that's about all that happened inside of there, and that's what was holding me up. And now we're going to be going 6 minutes, 1.6 miles. It's a house, and it's a meet at the door. Let's see, do I have a gate code? Yeah, I have a gate code. And yeah, so far it just seems like just like yesterday. Yesterday started out really slow. I wasn't getting anything. I was really doubtful I was even going to hit $50. And then all of a sudden around lunchtime, work just poured in, and I couldn't even keep up with the great offers that were coming in. And at that point, I was so tired I couldn't go anymore, but I did get into the $70 range yesterday, which was really nice. And so I thought, well, today maybe I can do the same thing again today, which I guess is still a possibility. So I'm gonna try to keep my hopes up that that it will get busier once it gets towards lunchtime, and I'll try to keep motivated so I can stay out here until at least 12 or 1 o'clock. But yeah, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I really like working just early in the morning, so the fact that right now everything is not going that way is frustrating. I like to get most of my work done and finished by like 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, and then be done. And this does not seem like what is going to be happening. Why is the app telling me to go? I think the app is confused. It's telling me to go to a house that isn't in the location where the app is telling me to go. It's confused. I'm gonna make a left here, even though the app is saying not to make a left here. Because this is the only way to get to that particular street, is to go this way. There, and it corrected itself. The app finally updated and realized that it was making a mistake. Alright, what's the gate code? I can barely read it. My vision is not really good right now. I should have worn my glasses. Let's see if I guess the code right. Okay, I can see it now. I think my sunglasses are just dirty. Gate code's in. We're gonna veer to the right. I think this is a regular customer. I've been to this house before. The customer sometimes, most of the time, never answers the door when I knock, and I just leave it. Yet they put meat at the door, so we'll see what happens.
Turn left on Beardsley Circle, then drop off on the right.
Address is okay. It's not this house. I never go to that house. Yeah, it's this one. I go to this house all the time.
Drop off on the right.
Let's see if the guy answers the door. Thank you. All right, they did answer the door, thank goodness. That was a relief. I was about to send them a message saying I'm gonna leave it at the door, but they showed up, so it all worked out. And so far the temperature, $2.18 for you don't even care how many miles. The temperature right now is 88 degrees. It's gonna be hot today. I think we're gonna break 100 degrees. I just got 2.5 miles on the car right now, and I'm getting 57 miles to the gallon. And the goal today is to make $50. I was gonna make it 70, but now I'm saying $50. And it could be more because I'm gonna try to stick to the goal of working until noon or 1. So somewhere between noon and 1 is gonna be my absolute limit. Oh, and then I will be golden, and then I'll reset for another day. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I woke up at about 11:30 p.m. last night, and I never really went back to sleep, so I'm a little bit out of it. Hey everybody, today is Sunday. It's 7 a.m. I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Albertsons and shop for 9 items. I'm gonna get $13.23 for 4.9 miles. I was so bummed about yesterday and only doing 1 delivery. It was really shocking that I didn't get anything else because it was Saturday, and I was like, what is going on? Why is there no work on Saturday? And I had the app on all day basically, well, up until my normal window of time, and everything that came in was there was a couple of ones that were like $5 offers, but I wasn't going to take anything that wasn't going to be at least $10. Maybe that's why. And because it was Saturday, I took that one. The only one I took was $5, but that's because it was such a short distance. And it was early in the morning, and I was like, it's Saturday. I need to start just taking $10. And yeah, I don't know if that was, I don't think that was even the problem. because there was nothing coming in on the app at all. I did get some notifications from Uber about delivery bags, and so I had to take pictures of all the different delivery bags that I had in my car. I guess there are some restaurants that are requiring the use of the delivery bags, and so I guess at certain restaurants I'm going to have to take pictures, showing, when I do the pickup that I have the delivery bag, and that the food's in the delivery bag. So, I mean, that's something that DoorDash has always done for pizzas, but it's the first time I've ever had Uber do that for both pizza and for for regular delivery bags. So it's something new. It's something new that Uber's doing, and so I got approved for that already, so that's good. So that's not going to affect the kind of offers that I get from Uber Eats. I was like, ooh, I don't want to miss out on any pizza orders or really anything that's going to be $2 for every mile. So I just tried to make sure that I had the equipment, and made sure I showed Uber that I had what I needed to work with whatever restaurants or stores are requiring this new policy of having the delivery bags. So that was about it. So that was the only new thing that happened yesterday. And right now it's 83 degrees at 7 in the morning. And of course it's Sunday, so the traffic is light. And I turned the app on this morning at about, I want to say at about 6 a.m. I turned the app on, and because it's Sunday, there was nothing good. I was just mostly watching YouTube videos at home of people I subscribe to, and a lot of people that do gig work, specifically Uber Eats and DoorDash, and Walmart Spark. So I was having fun watching all of those different people. Just seeing what they're up to and what's going on in their world, and so that was kind of fun, and that helped to pass the time. And then I was trying to make sure I didn't skip any of their ads. I was just leaving it on. I'm like, well, I'm just waiting for offers, and I'm in no hurry to watch their video, so I just let the ads just roll on through, which I guess helps them to make money, and I don't mind. I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to kill time. And I didn't feel like watching a regular movie or anything like that. So that was kind of fun. And let's see, what else is going on? I don't think there's anything else major that's happening. I'm just getting discouraged about what's going on over here in Vegas with these gig apps. I'm finding it very much harder to make money right now. There's just nothing that is fair to accept, meaning it's not $2 for every mile. So a lot of them are upside down, or they're $1 for every mile. And then there's long periods where nothing is coming in the app. Both DoorDash and Uber Eats are just silent, and there's no offers at all. So that's got me concerned, and I've been reading a lot about layoffs here in Vegas. They're laying off a lot of workers on the Strip, because I guess tourism is down. So I think they laid off a whole bunch of people at the Excalibur and the MGM franchise. They own all different kinds of casinos, and so it's definitely, we're in a downturn right now, and people are being let go, and that if people are being let go, where they're turning to. They're turning to these apps to make money, and also because they're not working, they're not using the app as far as being a customer. So there's a problem going on, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do if it continues. Because I don't think I'm gonna go back to driving people around. I don't really feel like that's for me. So at this stage in my life, So I think what's just gonna happen is if it stays like this, I'm just gonna have to just accept that I'm gonna have to either be online longer or just make less money, I guess. I guess those are my only two options. So yeah, I don't know what else to do really about it. I'm grateful that it's not, I don't really have to, you know, really be reliant on it to survive. So I'm grateful for that. But you know, I want to do this kind of work because I enjoy doing it. And I guess whatever breadcrumbs they throw at me, I guess that's what I'm gonna just take, and that's just the bottom line. Just take whatever I can get and see what happens. All right, we're here at Albertsons. I'm gonna park it and we're gonna start shopping. Creamy chicken bacon carbonara, old-fashioned potato ham chowder, creamy potato with penne, truffle alfredo, roasted garlic alfredo, roasted garlic parmesan, garlic chicken alfredo pizza, 2 of them, steak and cheese taquitos. We're done. I was able to get every single item except for one. They wanted this certain kind of pasta sauce that came in a black jar, and they didn't have the particular one they wanted. And so there was no substitute. It just said to remove it from the order. And so then I went through the checkout process where it says, all you got to do is scan this barcode and you're going to be all set. I said, fantastic. And I went ahead and pressed the button for next after that screen, and there was no barcode. There was no smart code whatsoever. I thought, well, this is weird. This is normally the spot. And it even said, scan the smart code below to check out. And it was just blank. This is a black screen beneath. There's this black space beneath the text that said that. And I backed out and I tried it again, and it still wasn't there. And then I just quit out of the app and reopened the app and you know, clicked on all the buttons to get to the step where I would see the code, and then finally there was the code. So the app had a glitch and it wasn't launching up the code. But I finally got it, but it was stressful because I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? It's not going to let me use my my Uber Eats card to pay for this. So it was a stressful moment for a second, but you know, new things. That was the first time that ever happened to me. So maybe it's some sort of glitch in the software. We got just 1 more minute to go, 0.7 miles. It's a house. It's a leave at the door. Please do not ring the doorbell. Thanks. Yeah, so things do happen every day. And then I was really distracted for another reason. I had my DoorDash early shift had ended, and so I wasn't paused on my DoorDash. And my next scheduled shift was going to occur for DoorDash while I was in the middle of shopping. So I was really concerned I was gonna miss hitting the Dash Now button on DoorDash. So I was really getting anxious about what was going on with these darn apps, but everything was fine. But I was having a good time shopping because it was so slow yesterday. I really felt like I didn't work yesterday. It felt like I had the whole day off yesterday, so I was very relaxed. I was like, "Ooh, this is a new job for me right now." I kind of just feel like I'm just starting fresh, like I'm a new employee of these gig apps. All right, we're getting close to the drop off. I better shut my trap. Let's see here. It's going to be coming up on the left. Let's see. Not this one. It's going to be on the left. It's not this one. I've never dropped off at this house before. Okay, I'm looking for the number. That's not it either. Okay, I see it. I'm going to turn around. All right, we made it. Let's drop it. Delivery bags. All normally do this many delivery bags for a drop. Thank you. All right, got our money. Now you should be seeing a total in the upper corner of the screen showing how much money we've made so far today. And I decided to start doing that to more to more gamify my videos. The more I watch my videos, the more, you know, because I pretty much make them very similar to a live stream format. I thought it would make more sense to not just show you guys consistently, you know, what deliveries we're on. You know, you always see in the bottom corner, you see the restaurants and whether or not it's Uber Eats or DoorDash. But I thought, well, they probably would like to occasionally see a running total of how much money I'm making so far, and I don't think that's going to be too much additional work for me to do. So I figure every time I do a drop-off, I'll have that total number up for a little bit on the screen. I don't want to busy up my video with too much information that's constantly on the screen. So at some point the number just vanishes, it's gone, and then we're just back to normal. And it's just me on the screen or the road on the screen. And now the temperature is 85 degrees. It's 7:30 a.m. and I'm just headed back towards home. It doesn't make any sense to sit out here in this hot weather when I can just go home and relax and wait for the next one. And I'm not the kind of delivery driver that is like gonna park and wait a long time, you know, desperately trying to get anything to make money. So that's why I do the $2 for every mile. That's the whole point. It really ends up being about $1 for every mile. I mean, in worst case scenario, I think on average right now, on my history, I make about $1.60, $1.70 for every mile that I drive. So my strategy in the long run has been working out really well by sticking to $2 for every mile. And it also helps that when I do it, that I don't put too many miles on the car, because I usually set a limit of about 35 miles every day to put on the car. And that comes out to about 1,000 miles a month, which is really good. And that will ensure that I don't wreck my car. So that way the car will last me 15 to 20 years, and I should have less than 300,000 miles on the car within the next 15 to 20 years, which is perfect. That's kind of an ideal situation, because a car at that point is ready to be scrapped anyway. And then in my calculations, I should have earned somewhere between $250,000 to $300,000 using this car over that time period. But you can see how it breaks down over that time period. It's not a lot of money every year, but over the lifespan of 15 to 20 years, hey, it's not too bad. I mean, considering it's a hobby, it's like a fun little getaway to get out of the house for a while, and also it helps to keep my brain sharp in my golden years, because, you know, what happens to old people if they don't use their brain? It turns to mush. and we can't even figure out where we left our keys in the house or our wallet, because our brains are just not being utilized. And every day starts to become a blur. You don't even know what day of the week it is or even what year it is. So that's not good for us seniors. We have to make sure we stay up to speed on everything. And yesterday I decided to treat myself. I went to Raising Cane's, and I had those chicken tenders or chicken strips with the fries and the bread, just as a treat. But I really have to watch it, because at the end of the month I have to get my blood work done, and so I have to make sure I'm eating a little bit more healthier and not overdoing it, because I don't want to get a bad report from my doctor and they're like, oh, now you're in trouble again. So yeah, $2.19 for 2.2 miles. Man, look how long I've been talking to you guys since I dropped off that order. And normally I would be getting like at least 3 junky offers between there and here, and I didn't get anything. I got basically just that one $2 offer. So that just shows you right now it is very slow, and Sundays are supposed to be the day when everybody's using the app. That's how it normally is. But things are really looking bleak at the moment. It looks like we're gonna go through a dark spell in the gig world here in Vegas. So I mean, I was hopeful that one Friday, I think it was Friday, I made like $70 something, and I was like, oh, maybe it was just a blip. Things are gonna get back to normal. But right now, it doesn't look that way. Right now, it's looking not so hot, and I don't know. I don't know what kind. Maybe I'll create another channel. Maybe I'll do something else to make videos about. Let's see, $5.58. Can I back up? Hold on. Remember if I can back up. See if I can back up. Get over. Accept the offer. All right, I think I'm good. All right, so we got the next one. I'm like trying to juggle like 100 different things. We got the next one from DoorDash. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'm gonna get $5.50 for 2.8 miles. It's almost $2 for every mile. And of course, I was in the wrong lane, and I hope I'm now in the proper lane. I hope I'm not blocking anybody. I mean, I tried to get over. Oh yeah, they're clear. They're going by me. Oh boy. Here we go. We're on our ways. So let's see, after this one it'll be 13 and 5, 18. I got $18 and change. Things are looking up. And this is a DoorDash one, which is nice. DoorDash has been really chintzy lately. And so yeah, what was I telling you? I'll go, yeah, they're laying off all of the people, the people that work the casino tables, the dealers. They're laying off so many dealers at the casinos. It's really crazy. And they're also laying off the people that do the valet parking. They're laying off the concierge service workers. And these are people that have been at their full-time jobs for a really long time. So it's really looking more and more like we're definitely going to be going into a recession, and I don't see anything changing anytime soon. I don't see any bright spots in the economy where we have any chance of things getting better, because the two biggest things that are a concern are number one are the tariffs, which are going to be a drain on everyone from businesses to consumers, and number two is automation. We're going to have more and more things that are not going to require actual people to do because of AI. So a lot of jobs are just going to vanish, and that's going to cause a lot of people to be poor. All right, we made it to McDonald's. Let's go get it. Ah, 2-minute wait on the order. Take a photo of the receipt. Done. Confirm. And the app is just spinning because there's no internet here. Fantastic. Let's start moving. Boy, this person parked so close to me. Holy smokes, I'm surprised they didn't hit me. They could have parked anywhere else, and they had to park near me. Oh my goodness, this place. Oh man, so yeah, there was no problem with the pickup, and the order just wasn't ready, but it was like sitting there ready to be bagged. And I don't know if I'm even going the right way. The app is just spinning. Maybe I can look at the map. Let's see if I have a picture of the map so I can get a sense of, okay, at least I know the general direction. No, wait a second. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I think, gosh darn it, I don't know where this house is. I gotta park. I don't know where this house is. And the app is just spinning, it's not cooperating. Oh boy, nothing but problems. All right, let's figure out where this place is because the internet currently is not working. Okay, I'm just waiting. Come on, internet. Don't let me down. I downloaded everything. All right, so tell me how to get there. Oh, shoot. Unbelievable. All right, let's go back this way and go around one more time. All this for $5.50. What a mess. Yeah, the apps have been glitchy today. Right now I cannot confirm the pickup for this order. I had to go into my Google Maps and I had to type in the address to get to this place because the navigation is not working. The DoorDash is not working. So right now I'm in Google Maps, and the only reason why my Google Maps is working is that I've downloaded the maps to my phone, so it doesn't rely on the internet to function. So that's my only saving grace of being able to continue to head towards this customer's house. Oh man, I tell you, this job. Let me see if I have any internet now where I can confirm the pickup for the order. Nope, it still says no internet. What a mess. Let me try reopening DoorDash, see if it works now. Nothing but problems today. Confirm pickup, confirm. Are you gonna confirm? The app's not working, it's just dead. I've got a dead app. Brother. Alright, at least I got Google Maps. It's still guiding me. There's no traffic. I'm gonna get there and it's only 0.7 miles. Alright, I think it's working now. Let's see. Okay, it's working now. What a mess. What a mess. It's like everything you can think of today is going wrong with the apps. I couldn't use the smart code to pay for the groceries because the code didn't appear, and now I've got a problem with confirming the order and getting the directions. to drop this off. Lots of problems. Temperature now 87 degrees. I got 9 miles on the car right now, and it's 7:44. And I don't know what the delivery instructions are. It's a house. It's a leave at the door. 1 more minute to the drop off. Oh, the navigation's still going berserk. It's telling me to make a U-turn. They're going the wrong way. Okay, it's correcting. I don't know if maybe restarting my phone will help. Maybe I should do that after I drop this off. I think I will. Maybe it has something to do with my phone, because it's weird that both apps are glitching. I just rarely ever have problems with my phone. It's usually pretty flawless. Alright, we made it to the neighborhood. It's going to be on the right-hand side. Looking for the address. Not that one, not that one. Still looking. Not that one. It's this last one here. Alright, we made it. Thank you. Alright, let's see. How do I fix this? Continue dashing. Pause my app. Something just came in. Taco Bell $4.25 for 1.1 miles. Well, it's money, right? Except, oh, why not? We get past this car that's anxious for me to go. I got the next offer, and it's coming from DoorDash. I'm going to get $4.25 to go to Taco Bell for 1.1 miles. Oh boy. This is less than I really wanted to get. I mean, I wanted something that was at least $5, but the miles are so low, and you know, it's Sunday. So it should be a quick down and dirty drop off, pick up and drop off. I still haven't been able to restart my phone, so I might have some more glitches along the way, but I don't have I guess once I get home, I can do it, or when I feel like, you know, I'm not in the middle of delivering. I don't want to restart my app. I have a feeling that the walk-in's going to be closed, so I'm going to go through the drive-thru. Especially because it's Sunday, they probably don't have enough employees to have the dining area open.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. Do you have a 4-digit code to earn rewards points?
No, DoorDash for Nick.
Does the order look correct on the screen?
Yes.
Thank you. Please pull ahead.
See what I'm saying about AI taking over? It's like no human involved. Hello, thank you. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Take a photo of the receipt. Done. Roll my window up. It's freaking hot. Done. Directions. Let's keep going. All right, traveling just 0.7 miles, a 3-minute drive. It's going to be a house, and it's just going to be a leave at the door. Easy money. That's why I took it. I was like, I don't normally take these low offers, but it sounds like an easy one, especially for a Sunday. And it didn't look like an apartment drop-off, so I'm like, let's do it. Let's get it done. Okay, you're not going. You're gonna go around me? Okay, go around me. Normally when I go to the drive-thru, I talk to an actual human being, but it actually knew that I was, for some reason, it actually understood me. I said, DoorDash, picking up for so-and-so, and it actually knew what I had said. And then it pulled up the order, and I just looked on my phone to make sure, you know, the very first or second item matched what I had on my phone for the order. I'm like, yeah, that's the right order. And yeah, see what I'm saying about this AI stuff? It's replacing human beings. So there's less human beings that are going to be needed in the future to do the kind of work that regular people used to do. So the only options are going to be, so the options for people who don't have any skills, like, I mean, not customer service skills, but I'm talking about technical skills. So if you don't have any kind of technical skills above the average person, you're going to have a really hard time finding a job in the future. So people are going to be more and more pressured to go to either college and get a degree in something, or go to a technical school and study something that is in demand, that can actually, you know, pay money. Not like, don't try to do like an art degree or something like that. Try to do something that's like, you know, don't major in printmaking. Do something that, or English literature. You have to get something that is really going to be valuable to businesses. Something usually in the area of finance, or the area of healthcare, or just economics. Something real boring. Engineering, computer science. Those are the most boring and hardest degrees to get, but that's where we're going. It's coming up on the right. Where are you? It's not that one. Unless you like doing DoorDash. Not that one. You like doing DoorDash, no skills required. Doesn't pay much. Alright, let's drop this off. Grab the food. Grab the truck. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The smell of marijuana coming through that door. Whew. Strong. So strong. Somebody had the munchies. Gosh dang it. I'm like, get me out of here. I was choking. Still haven't been able to reboot my phone. I've got to keep my options open, I guess. I cannot reboot until I get back home, where I feel confident I'm going to have a chance to do it. I usually never restart my phone. It usually operates just fine, but I guess every once in a while it's going to require a reboot. $5.84 for 3.1 miles. Turn around. Accept. Alright, see what I'm saying? We're busy. I got the next one, and it's coming from Uber Eats. We're going to be going to Starbucks. I'm going to get $5.84 for 3.1 miles. My goodness. It's like now suddenly it's super busy today. This job, I'm telling you. I don't know what's happening. I wish I could really understand. I guess I won't know if we're really in a recessionary period until I see enough data. Just like everybody else. Until you see enough information, you don't really know 100% what's going on. For all I know, it's just everybody's on vacation or they're saving up for something else, so they're not interested right now because they're preoccupied with other things. It is so hard to know what is happening in the economy and what is happening in your area. I always just try to keep up with the news. Like I read news articles. I'll observe what's going on with the apps. I'll try to get first-hand information as well as anything I can find on the internet to kind of get a sense of what's happening, because I just know that in my previous history for all these months and months, and I look at all my data, it shows I consistently am making a certain amount of money and not having a great deal of difficulty achieving it, because it's only like $50 a day, so it's not like a huge chunk of money. So when I get days when nothing is coming in and I can't hit the goal consistently day after day, that's when I'm like, well, this is not normal. Something's going on. And that's when I start to worry about it. And I'm like, well, maybe this is it. Especially being somebody who's in their 50s, who's experienced severe recessions. I know that they happen. It's not like they're not a mythical thing. I know to a lot of young people who have never experienced a recession, they don't know anything about what it's like. So once they experience it, they'll be just like me. They'll worry just like me, because they'll understand just how severe it is. It's not a joke. A recession is no joke. A recession can wipe you out. If you're not prepared for a recession, it will take you under, and you're not coming back up. It is the end of the story if you're not prepared. All right, we're here at Starbucks. Let's go get it. No waiting on the order. Pick up. Secure the order. Traveling just a 3-minute drive, 1 mile. It's really close. It's a house, it's a leave at the door. Which way am I going? All right, got it. Back it up. Oh my goodness. No problems with the pickup. It was just sitting on the counter, and I just snatched it up and off I went. And there was just an average amount of people in there. It was pretty quiet, not busy. I love these little short drives when we make money. It's real easy. Like just having these quick pickups and only having to drive for about a minute or two to drop it off. You really can't go wrong even at the $4 rate, because the money stacks up quick. If you can just keep popping and dropping like this, it makes it super simple. So like if I add this one, 4 and 6, like in just the last like 15 minutes, I'm gonna be making almost $10 in like 15 minutes. That's like a $40 an hour job if it kept going at this rate. So and it really pays off to do these kind of orders on a Sunday because there's no traffic. It is just super light right now. The temperature is 88 degrees. I have 12 miles on the car. I'm getting 57 miles to the gallon. And the time is currently 8 o'clock. I'm going to be making a left in a quarter of a mile. Okay. I didn't even know there was a left turn coming up over here. Is this a gated community? Because I don't know if I have a gate code. Let me see what I'm dealing with here. I've never turned in here before. I didn't even know there was an opening here. Man, every day there's always something new. I have never turned here before. Let's see, it's going to be coming up on the right-hand side, around the corner, around the bend. Just when I think I've been in every little nook and cranny in this neighborhood, I discover a new entrance that I've never driven in before. Okay, it's coming up. It's on the right-hand side. Start looking. It is this one, this little gym. Let's drop it. Thank you. Done. Easy drop off. So far, no apartments today. I think it's been all houses. We're having no problems right now making the money. And I've got so much money to make up, so I'm just gonna stay working through the window. So that means all the way up until, well, noon or 2 o'clock, depending on how I feel. So noon is the hard cutoff, the soft cutoff. And 2 o'clock is the hard cutoff. And it just depends how I feel. Like if I really am tired by noon, then I'll stop. But if I still have the motivation, I'll keep going till 2, and then that's the hard cutoff and I'm done. Because I have other stuff I have to do. I guess I'll go back this way, I guess. Oh wait, I can go this way. I can go this way. What am I doing? Yeah, the trick to the nicest thing about doing this job is you do it when you want to do it. So you start when you want, you stop when you want. If I have an emergency at home and I got something to do, I can just stop it. Lots of pluses, that's for sure. No I don't think the only real negatives to doing this job is if you rely on the income. That's what is very deadly. Like if you really rely, like let's suppose you were making $4,000 a month doing this job, and you already have had budgeted in getting $4,000 every month. Well, this job, sometimes you'll have a 50 to 70% decrease in money in some months. So you cannot say that that's what you make every month, because you truly do not. You'll have times when you're just making tons of money, and then there's times you don't make any money. It's like like in the olden days for waitresses and bartenders back in the day. Sometimes their tips would be huge, and they would be like, yeah, I'm making so much money, I'm gonna buy myself an expensive Lexus and make the car payments because I can afford it. And then surprise, the money dries up and your car gets repossessed because you can't make that car payment. So you've got to be really practical when you're doing this and really understand what this job is. This job is unpredictable in every way you can think of, and when it comes to the revenue stream, but it's a very addictive job to do because it's not hard. Once you get the hang of doing Uber Eats and DoorDash, it's not hard. It is it's hard on your car, but it's not hard as far as the process to get to make the money. I got the next offer, and it's from DoorDash. I'm gonna go to CVS and shop for 5 items. I'm gonna get $7.75 for 1.8 miles. Boy, did everything go wrong. when I got back home, I checked my phone and it looked like I hadn't done any software updates in an extremely long amount of time. So long that it took me an hour and 20 minutes to complete all the software updates that I had to install onto my phone to finish. And by the time the software updates finished, my phone looked like a completely different phone. It completely updated the system software to a new version where it changed all of the places where I would normally find or normally access, like Wi-Fi settings, and it announced I have some kind of special AI feature now on my phone. So just all kinds of crazy. And now the phone feels like a completely different phone when I'm navigating through my phone. And so after that was all done, it took, and the time right now is 10:45 a.m. And then after that, and I got home at 8:05, so 8:05, 9:05, 10:05, 8:05, 9:05. Like 2.5 hours I've been at home. And I just saw this offer come in, and I normally wouldn't take an offer like this for shopping, but I so desperately wanted to get out of the house to do something. So I said, well, it's real low miles, just do it. So this is what we're doing. We're going to do some shopping for a tiny bit of money at CVS. I have no idea what I'm shopping for. I'm hoping it's not anything inappropriate like I do sometimes here at CVS. I'm hoping it's just some standard merchandise. All right, we made it to CVS. Let's do the shopping. Toothbrushes. I had to get cold sore medicine, but it was locked up, so I'm going to do that last. This is about the only thing I found similar to what the customer wants. I'm waiting to hear back. I got poppy soda. I got baking soda. And now I haven't heard back from the customer, so I'm going to get some help to unlock that cold sore medicine. Okay, so I went ahead and I issued the customer a refund for that bandage that they wanted. And the only reason why I did that was because they didn't respond to my message. So that's what I did. I'm like, well, you're not responding, so I'm just going to go ahead and issue a refund. And then the lady at the checkout, she was able to trying to figure what's the faster way to get to this place. She issued me a she unlocked the this blister medication, cold sore blister medication. And after she went ahead and unlocked that, she took it up to the front. She wouldn't let me have it, but I did scan it on the phone. And then since it was the last item, I immediately just headed to the self checkout, and then she was there just setting it down behind the counter. I'm like, well, I'm ready to check out. So that worked out good. It's always best to do anything that's locked up, do it last, so that way you have everything, because the most stressful thing to shop for is usually things that are locked up, because it takes a long time to get somebody's attention to get what you need. And so so that's what I did. I did that one last, and that worked out really well. And so now we're going to be traveling just 0.6 more miles, a 2-minute drive. It's going to be to a house. It's a leave at the door, don't knock, and don't ring the doorbell, thank you. And so this one so far doesn't seem to be bad at all, because I didn't have any kind of like difficulty with the customer, where they usually are saying, well, can't you find it? I know they have it. Ask one of the, those difficult customers that waste all your time. She wasn't one. This customer just was not even communicating at all. So basically I was able to just go on autopilot and issue that refund and just be done with it. And I don't think anything else happened in there. It was your standard shopping experience, and the store wasn't busy or anything, so there was no problems there. And the only sad thing right now is we're not making any money. We are in the midst of a whole recalibration of earnings potential doing this job at the moment. It's starting to look like it's going to be slim pickings for a while. We're not going to be making much moolah for the duration, and who knows how long it's going to go. So I'm just going to announce every day what my goal is, and every day I guess we're just not going to hit it. And who knows when we will. It's going to be coming up on the left-hand side. Let me start looking for the house. Okay, is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. It's this one at the far corner. I'm going to put my hazards on. I'm going to drop it off. Thank you. Oh my gosh, all dropped off. Oh boy. Continue dashing. Turn your Uber Eats back on. It's one of these days where not making no money. It's really sad. Sad day for money making. Nothing I can do about it, really. I mean, at least I'm still watching my miles, and the car is still staying, within the range of acceptable parameters. 16 miles on the car right now. I'm getting 60 miles to the gallon. It's 96 degrees. It's sunny and clear. $2.59, 2.3 miles. It's 11:04 a.m. All is well. Traffic is light. And I'm getting out of the house, which is nice. I'm cruising around the neighborhood, having a good time. That's all that matters. And now I'll head back home, and maybe I'll fix myself a lunch. I don't know, because now that it's like this and I'm not tired, I'll probably end up working until 2 o'clock. So I think that's what's going to be happening. So I think when I get home, I might as well fix myself a sandwich and fix myself like a tuna sandwich with some vegetables, and then take like a 30-minute break. And I'm just laughing because I've already taken like a 2-hour break at home. But I figure it's at the point now, if I'm now saying I'm going to work till 2, I better eat now rather than later, because I may not have time. Maybe it's going to pick up and get super busy around noon. And so I'll just do that, and then I'll turn the app back on, I'll unpause it, and then I'll finish up until 2. $9, 8.1 miles. Yeah, I don't know what else to really, I don't know what else to do in this situation. What I used to do in the olden days, back in the day, I used to give people rides. I would look for rides that are like $3 or $4 rides or whatever. Just real short local trips. I stay in the area in between just to keep myself busy, and that would get me like with a tip, that would probably get me like about $6, $5 or $6 a ride, and they'd be really fast usually. And the people were nice, and you're not dealing with anybody that's difficult, especially for those real short rides. They're usually simple. But those days are over, because I'm not approved anymore to do that kind of stuff. So I don't have that in my pocket to do anymore, and I don't really have an interest in doing it anymore. So I mean, maybe in the future I'll change my mind. I always have the option to go get my car inspected at the Uber inspection lot for I think it's like $20. They inspect your car, and then that's it. That's the only thing that's keeping me from driving for Uber. Just that one small detail. I got the next offer, and it's coming from Uber Eats. I'm going to be going over to Sprouts. I'm going to shop for 10 items. I'm going to get $9 for 3.2 miles. Well, I had lunch at home. I had it's like vegetables with sweet potatoes and tuna. My own creative concoction of healthy nutrition. And gobbled that up, and I gave the dogs some tuna as well, so they got to enjoy that. And I don't think anything else happened. I was watching some old movies on Turner Classic Movies, something with Bing Crosby. Just having a good time. And then this one came in, and I almost didn't want to accept it because it wasn't $10. It was once again another shopping order that's not $10. But I shook it off. I was like, no, just take it. Just keep going. So I accepted it, and now now we're on our way to Sprouts. And I don't know what we're shopping for. The app didn't say the items I'm shopping for are heavy, so I'm thinking it's mostly a lot of produce, which should be just fine. And I think that's it. Of course, this guy has to be right here when I'm turning. And why he's honking at me, I have no idea. All right, we're here. Let's go in. All right, chicken thighs, 3 avocados, organic bananas, organic red mangoes, apple juice, half a pound of cluster tomatoes, Shamrock whole milk, Johnny Pops mango, orange cream Alden's organic, chocolate fudge bar. We're done. Take a photo of the receipt, submit it, discard the receipt, submit the photo. We're traveling 6 minutes, 2.1 miles. We're going to a house. It's a leave at the door. What happened in there? What happened inside? Okay, so first of all, a few days ago, I mentioned that they had Instacart shopping carts with little digital scales and like a digital screen and all this like high-tech stuff on it. And so it turns out that those Instacart shopping carts that are digital aren't for Instacart shoppers necessarily. They're for anybody that wants to use them. And I guess the cart itself does all the weighing and scanning for anything you buy. And you pay, I believe you even pay through the actual shopping cart, and then you just leave. You don't that way you can skip the line. You don't have to wait in line at the register to deal with any cashiers or anything, at least as far as I can tell, because I haven't seen anybody in the in line with those carts before. So most likely it does everything. It's the complete process from shopping to getting back to your car and just loading up. And they asked me, there's a person that's standing by them at all times, and they ask every single person that comes into Sprouts if they want to try it out. And of course they asked me, and I said, oh, no, thank you. And that's only because my app specifically says that I have to use the cashier. I can't use one of those things. So, but I'm sure a lot of people that are adventurous are going to try it out to see if they like it. I doubt that they're very complicated to use. The person that's there is really pressuring people to just try it. They're like, just try it, you'll like it. And so I'm sure it is a lot easier, because if everything is self-contained in that shopping cart, then yeah, it would be real easy. If it's going to weigh everything and you don't have to even worry about the scale for the produce. So since I've never used it, I can't tell you if it's good or not. All I know is they're pushing it hard at Sprouts. And then so I don't think I had any problems finding anything except for the fudgesicles at the end. There was only a few boxes left, and it was at the top shelf of the freezer all the way towards the back. And so I had to stand on my tippy toes to see that it was back there. I think that was the last item. Everything, when I grabbed the last milk, so I lucked out for that. And so there was no substitutions, no problems. It was a 100% correct shopping order, which was awesome. And I don't think anything else in particular happened in there. It was pretty normal. Every time I was trying to record video, there was always a person nearby, so it was always a little bit awkward talking into the phone. Normally I have space to myself, but for whatever reason today, every time I was ready to put something in the cart and tell you guys what I was buying, somebody was right there, so I had to whisper really quietly and just held the phone as close as I could, so I wasn't very obvious that I was recording what I was doing, or at least it looked like I was just, I was just working, so that way it wouldn't seem too strange for anybody. And I think that's about all that occurred. The temperature now is 98 degrees, no wind, sunny and clear. I got 19 miles on the car at the moment, and I'm getting 57 miles to the gallon. The time is 12:02. I'm supposed to work until 2 o'clock, and I guess that's what I'll do. I mean, if I can stick to it, I'm going to do my best to stick to the plan and meet that agreement, meet my contractual obligation. So we'll see. We'll see if I hold true to saying. I mean, I think I will, because it's Sunday. Normally what is irritating is the stress of the traffic and, getting to and from and all that. That's usually what starts to wear on me, is dealing with the craziness of the traffic, and that energy gets kind of tiresome after a while. But I don't, with the traffic being so light the way it is right now, I'm totally fine. And let's see, I am supposed to, after all this, I'm supposed to go to Trader Joe's and pick up some salads. I'm pretty close to Trader Joe's right now, so maybe after I drop this off, I think what I'll do is I'll head over to Trader Joe's and pick something up. I probably should not do it while I'm supposed to be working, but you know how that goes. Alright, it's on this street. It's going to be on the right-hand side. Let's see, I'm looking. Where are the numbers? Is it this one? It's this one. We're here. It's just a leave at the door. Thank you. That's all done. Now I'm going to head towards Trader Joe's, and maybe I might get something, and that's going to mess up my whole plan to get my shopping done. Well, once I get there, I'm going to turn off the app. $3, 5.3 miles, no. So it's 12 o'clock. I'm sure Trader Joe's is always so busy. It's like the most popular place to go to in this town. $16, 31 miles. Once I make the left turn into, once I make my left turn after the next coming light, I'm going to pause everything and then just do the shopping that I need to do for myself. And then I'm going to, I'm going to head back home, and then I'm going to reset again. $7, 1.5 miles to shop for 2 items. Oh, I guess this is gonna blow my whole idea for Trader Joe's, because this is in the metrics, except, darn it. All right, I got the next offer, unfortunately, from Uber Eats. I'm gonna go to Walgreens and shop for 2 items. I'm gonna get $7.10 for 1.5 miles. So much for going to Trader Joe's. I guess I'll have to go later. Not that it's a big deal. It was just convenient. I was like, well, right here, this is the universe telling me to get some shopping done. But I can do it later. It's not life or death that I go to Trader Joe's right now. It can wait. So yeah, the drop-off was fine at that house. I was just thrown at first by the gate. I wasn't expecting there to be a gate when I was heading for their door. So I had to put everything in one hand, including I was holding my phone and the camera at the same time. And so that was really heavy, but I did it. And I just set everything in that chair, and that was it. That was the extent of the drop-off. So everything was good. I now have 20 miles on the car. The temperature is currently 100 degrees. I'm getting 54 miles to the gallon, and the time is 12:07. Sundays are normally the easiest day for me to make $50. And this is usually the day where I try to make up for any losses I have had during the week where I didn't make $50. But my losses are so extreme this week, there's no way to make it up. So I'm just going with the flow, basically. And however much money I make, and it's all fine and dandy. Oh, let's see what I'm shopping for so I can prepare myself. It looks pretty simple. It's a toothbrush and then some toothbrush covers. So those are all going to be in this. Well, one of them's going to be in the travel section. One's a travel item. And the other one's going to be wherever they have the toothpaste and toothbrushes. I'm so not used to my phone and this new operating system. Everything's in a different place and the buttons look different. They're always changing stuff. You have to always adapt to new situations constantly in this day and age. Things change so fast that it's hard to even keep up. It's almost, it seems almost inevitable, like when I'm old, really old, like in my 70s, that it's going to be really hard for me to use technology. Even as knowledgeable as I am right now with technology, at the rate it's rapidly accelerating, it just seems like it's going to be too alien for me. So I'm not going to be able to manage it. It's going to once again still be in the hands of the young people who their brains are really elastic. They're real good at adapting because their brains are young. And us old folk, we're going to be stuck. I'm probably going to still have, the same old phone, and I'm not going to be taking advantage of the latest technologies to make my life easier. But what can you do? There's nothing you could do. I want to have like an artificial intelligence entity caring for my every need, but when I'm really old, I probably won't know how to operate it. I won't understand how to communicate properly to make it do what I want. All right, here we are. Let's do some shopping. Toothbrush covers. Oral-B charcoal toothbrush. Submit a photo. Am I throwing the receipt away? Yeah, they didn't say to keep the receipt. All right, we're traveling 3 minutes, 0.5 miles. It's a house. It's a meet at the door, and it requires a pin. Of course it does. Of course it requires a pin. Why wouldn't it? Have to wait for this person to drive away. Just waiting for you, guy. Alright, here we go. Everything was fine. I found everything really fast. what helped is that I knew that those toothbrush covers were in the travel section. The app said travel section. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find that first. And I knew the travel section was somewhere on the right side of the store, but I couldn't remember if it was over on the right side. I'm at the right side. I mean, at the end of the aisle or somewhere in the aisle. I could not recall. Well, that all worked out. Let's see if I have any special instructions. Please knock. Meet at the door and please knock. All right, no problem. Yep, and not much else happened. There was a oh, hold on, $17, 33 miles. Oof. Yeah, there were two youngsters, two younglings in front of me in line, but it turned out they were with their dad, helping him do something. $11, 8 miles. They were doing something with the Dippin' Dots. I don't know if the dad was in charge of restocking the Dippin' Dots and they were just tagging along with them, or if they were buying a bunch of Dippin' Dots. I couldn't really tell. I didn't pay enough attention to the activity that was going on in there to really notice. Oh, it was another good one. God, I'm never gonna go home. Let me add this, and I'll tell you about it after we drop this off. We already got another one. Woo woo! I love it. We're keeping busy, making that money, getting that cash. All right, so I'm gonna be making a right coming up shortly. This person must really need this toothbrush. They must be going on a trip. All right, let's see here. Make a right up next. I think it's the second house on the left. Let's see. Is it the second house on the left? No. Is it the third house on the left? No. Is it the fourth house? Yeah. Fourth house on the left. Just turn around. All right, we are here. Let's drop it off. Thank you. Alright, all done. They said to knock, but they have one of those metal gate doors where it's impossible to knock on it. So I rang the doorbell and their dog went berserk. But they answered. They knew I was there at least, and they answered the door. And I got the PIN number real quick. They knew it right away, so all was good. So now we got an offer now from Uber Eats. We're gonna go to Target and shop for 8 items. I'm gonna get $12.03 for 2.8 miles. Lord help. Whenever I get these back-to-back offers, I don't even get a chance to catch my breath. It's like, go, go, go. Let me reset my DoorDash so I don't lose it. Well, it looks like things are picking up. I don't know if it's because other delivery drivers have finally given up and just went home thinking that there's no work, or if people are just suddenly all at the same time deciding now they need stuff and they're ordering stuff. I wish I knew. It's so hard to know. It's so hard to know what's going on. Like, why was it slow earlier? Why wasn't I getting any work when I normally get, orders for like donuts and fast food and all kinds of stuff? Instead, I got nothing. I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs at home. Maybe there's like new drivers and the app is trying to help them out with giving them work. I always think that sometimes the app does do that. That when there are people who are new to the app, they want to make sure they get some money. So I think that's part of the reason why it is slow too. That's just a guess. I really don't know. But I'm constantly thinking about it because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm a very process-oriented person. I'm always thinking about what's happening and why is it happening. I'm always questioning, what does this mean? What is this? Is this a long-term situation that's happening? A short-term situation? Is it what is the environment that's causing this? What are the circumstances? Oh dear, let's see. Am I gonna get a parking spot? Oh wait, is there a parking spot right here at the front? Holy smoke, I never park at the front. This is awesome. I just lucked out. Alright, let's go in there and do some shopping. Hillshire Farm turkey breast. Honey ham. Substitute pepperoni. Hormel. Mozzarella cheese. Mexican style cheese. Kraft singles. That's it for the cheese. Tortillas, 10-inch. Pineapple juice. Just gotta confirm all the substitutes. Man, that store is so crowded. And the items are so hard to find. They redid the entire grocery section. They added more freezers. They added more floor space. It's hard to find anything because the aisles are just so out of whack. Man. Alright, app, what are you telling me to do? Okay, I understand. I understand what you want. Let's go this way. Whew. So now we're traveling 1.3 miles, 5-minute drive. We're going to a house. It's a meet at the door. Whew. Holy smokes. Oh, I should have made a left there. There's a lot of cars up ahead. But the navigation said go this way. I'm like, okay. And then I saw those cars all trying to make left turns. I thought, oh, this is a mistake. Now I'm just going to be stuck here for a while. Because somebody up here can't drive. They're scared. Scared to make a left turn. Just be patient, I guess. Not much else I can do. It's my turn. It's my turn. Oh, it's getting hot. 101 now. 12:38 a.m. p.m. 12:38 p.m. I now have 23 miles on the car. I'm getting 54 miles to the gallon. And, and I'm already tired. I'm so used to not working till 2 that my body's already like, are we done? Can I go home now? It's like, nope. We said till 2 o'clock, so we're gonna keep it rolling until it's over, or until maybe the traffic gets real bad. Like if the traffic gets real bad, I'll stop. I'm ready to go home if that's the case. But it's Sunday. I don't think it's gonna get too busy. All right, guys, your turn. You and me together, we can do it. It's a team effort. I don't think they gave me a gate code. Let's see. No, they didn't give me a gate code. I hope this person that I'm following is going where I'm going. Because if not, I'm going to be stuck at the gate, or I'm going to have to go on the wrong side of the road to get there. Oh, it looks, well, so far it looks like they're going where I'm going, so far. And they are hauling butt. They are going really fast. I can't even keep up with how fast they're going. They're obviously a resident to drive this fast on this winding road. I've got to keep pace with them because I need to follow them into the community. Man, I can't keep up. They're probably going 50, 55 miles an hour on this road. There's no way I can go that fast. I'm going like 40 right now, and I can't. It's not safe for me to handle these turns. I have a little economy car. I don't know what kind of car they have, but they're hauling butt. All right, I caught up with them. They must have a clicker. Yep, they got a clicker. However fast they were driving, I'm grateful that they're here because I don't have a gate code. Wow, they're in a hurry. They're not messing around. Now I can go slow. Now I don't care about them anymore. I've used them up for what I needed to use them for. So they could be on their way. And, oh, I didn't reset my DoorDash. I'm going to lose it. 13 minutes left on the DoorDash. Reset the DoorDash. Okay, we're reset. Man, these back-to-back jobs, I'm telling you. I like a little bit of a break in between. I'm not young anymore. I can't do like back-to-back jobs like this. Especially shopping. It's a lot of walking. Let's see, I'm gonna be making a right. There's another for sale sign. More people in trouble, needing to sell their distressed home. Is this the same guy I always go to that orders all the time, like the only one in the neighborhood? Yup, the same guy. We park over here maybe, where I'm not gonna block somebody's driveway. Oh, alright, let's do it. Thank you. They did not answer the door. They did not answer any of my text messages like they did in the. They did the same thing in the store. They never responded to any of my messages. So I said I'm gonna leave it at the door, which I did, and that's the end of that. Just another classic customer that refuses to leave at the door no matter what, only to create problems for us delivery drivers where we have to waste our time standing there. Did I go the wrong way again? Every time I go here, I make a turn on this street and I go the wrong way. I've done this so many times, it's not even funny. Navigation, guide me out of here. I don't know what I'm doing. Help me to get out of here, please. Oh. How did I get in here? Where is it saying for me to go? It's saying to just keep going straight ahead. Oh yeah, I made a right. I was supposed to make a left instead of a right. Another open house. Whoa, there's two. Now that's two of them on the same block that are trying to sell their house. That's not good. Make a right here. Okay, I think I'm on track now. Now I think I know where I'm at. I can turn off Google Maps. Yeah, it's not a good sign. I saw on an article that there are 500,000 houses for sale. There's 500,000 more houses for sale than there are people looking for a house, looking to buy. So now there is a 500,000 in surplus of homes on the market right now compared to the number of buyers looking for a home. So that tells you something right there. It tells you that bad things are coming. Well, maybe not bad. What it could mean is that now prices will either stay the same or the prices will start to come down, which will invite more people to spend money. Oh God, should I take this one? Gosh, help me. I feel like I'm working non-stop now. Well, it meets the metrics. I guess I'll just take it. Except I'm gonna start to slow down though. When I'm in the store, I'm not gonna shop fast. I'm gonna go real slow. Alright, we got the next one. It's from Uber Eats. I'm gonna go to Sprouts. We're gonna be shopping for 19 items. I'm gonna get $13.07 for 3.9 miles. Yeah. Pause your DoorDash. The time is 12:46, so this could be the last one, especially if I'm going slow inside the store. So this may do it. I don't know how much. You guys can see the totals, so you guys know how much money I'm currently at. I have no idea. I know I'm over 50. That I already know. Oh boy. I don't like the number of items on this one. 19 is an awful lot of items to be shopping for, especially for $13. That's about, I don't know, 6 more items than I would like. I usually like 9? Yeah. No, for 13 items is the most I want. Okay, I gotta pace myself. Do I make a left here or the next one? I think the next one. Yeah, I need to slow my roll. I'm trying to go too fast for my energy level, my limitations. Oh boy. I hope it's a simple shopping experience. I was just in Sprouts, so I feel like it's all fresh in my mind where everything is in Sprouts, but we'll have to wait and see how crowded it is inside the market. 'Cause if it's crowded, that's going to really trip me up. It doesn't say heavy in the request, so that means that there's nothing heavy that I'm shopping for, so that's good news. Where's a good place to park? There's a spot. Uh-oh. Well, not such a good spot. There are people getting out of their cars. I'll just park over here. Alright, let's go have some fun. Chocolate chip cookies, margarita pizza, cheese and crackers, medium salsa. A bunch of chips. Organic dark maple syrup. Organic taco seasoning. Substitute, I can't find the rice they want. Coconut creamer. Spicy Southwest guacamole. Waffles, I'm getting tired. Blackberries, raspberries. Mediterranean mint gelato. One more item to go, and of course it's in the deli section. I'm starting to lose it. I'm trying to be friendly in there and not cause anybody any problems, and just doing everything I can to keep it professional, and I am losing my cool. I think this has to be the last one. It has to be the last one, because I think if I do one more, I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna just start chewing people out. Oh no. This delivery's for an apartment. Oh no, it requires a PIN. Oh no. Oh man, just my luck. Why does the last one have to be an apartment? Oh boy, I hope it's not a real difficult apartment. Based on this address, I think it's a difficult apartment. Well, this is the last one. I mean, there's something. That market was so packed. There were people in my way everywhere I went. No matter where I turned, there were people in my way. We're going to be traveling 8 minutes, 2.8 miles. We're going to an apartment. It's a meet at the door. Just leave at door and ring the doorbell. You send them a message. I can leave at door if you send me the PIN number. Alright, so I sent them a message letting them know that I could leave it at the door if they send me the PIN number. Because their instructions say just leave at door and ring the doorbell. Oh, she sent it. Perfect. Perfection. I'll just send her a quick message back saying TY for thank you. TY. Alright, we're in business. Now comes the next horrible part. Oh no, she gave me a gate code. Okay, good. This particular place, if you don't have a gate code, you're stuck. There's nobody that ever goes out. The people that live in this complex, when they exit, they have a completely separate gate than the one I need to go into. So thank goodness she provided the gate code. And I'm so happy I just have to leave it at the door. Thank goodness. Whew. Too much, everybody. This job is like, this job, you know, isn't hard as much as it's just, it could just be tiresome because you do it over and over again, very repetitive. And when people are in your way, just like traffic, there's car traffic that stresses you out, and there's people traffic that stress you out. So both are equally as obnoxious because you get the stink eye from people in the store, and then you get these road rage people tailgating you and cutting around you in the cars. Both are equally annoying as all get out. So, and that's what wears on me, and that's the only reason why I'm working till 2 right now, is that, you know, the traffic's light. So, but the shopping, my gosh, that really gets to you after a while. Yeah, I don't think I can do another one after this. And I'm supposed to go to Trader Joe's at 3:30 today, so man, my day is gonna be really tight. And when I'm gonna actually work on this video, probably not today, not based on what's happening right now. It's gonna be delaying my my release of the video, because there's just nothing I can do if the circumstances are what they are at the moment. Oh, in this particular complex, once you get inside, it's a long drive to get to the person's building. It's a huge apartment complex. So you'll see when we get there what happens. But it is an eternity. Even once you get past the gate, you're like inside of a tiny little city trying to find the right building number. Temperature now is 106 degrees. That's right, you heard me. 106 degrees. Time is 1:21 p.m. It's only going to get hotter. I have 28 miles on the car, and I'm getting 53 miles to the gallon. I need some water. I think there's somebody up ahead that's going to go through the gate just like me, so that's good news. Maybe I can follow them in. I see them turning right where I'm turning. Let's hope they have the code and that the gate's going to be open. I can just follow them in. Yep, they opened the gate. Excellent. I don't have to worry about entering the code. That saves me a step. Welcome to the apartment complex that's like as big as a whole city. Now I've got to make my way all the way to the other side of this complex. I don't know why they designed it like this. It's not very efficient. Maybe it's just a weird patch of land and they had no choice based on what they purchased. So when they originally built it, this is what they had to deal with. Boy, this guy is doing a weird maneuver. Must be a really bad driver that he had to do that wide of a turn. Whew. Yeah, it's 1:22 now, so let's see, by the time I drop this off, it'll be 1:30. And, yeah, I don't think there's going to be time for another one. I hope not. I don't want to do another one, especially okay. Here, I'll leave the app on, but if there's if it involves shopping, I'm not doing it. And if it's shopping, it better be over $20 for me to do it. That's all I have to say. What's their building number? Oh, they didn't give me a building number. Fantastic. I'm just going to assume it's building 17. I want to make that sensible decision. I think these ones align with each other. Oh, kids on little scooters riding around. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm supposed to make a right here, but with these kids, I don't know what to do. Just keep going, kid. Just keep going. Oh, I was just gonna go over here. I think this is the building. Based on her icon, it looks like it's this building. I just can't really see very well where she's located. It looks like she is on the other side, just based on the icon. So I'm just gonna go the long way around here. I still haven't seen a sign telling me what building number this is. So, oh, now it says it's on the left. Great. What is going on? This navigation is too much. Where's your building number? Good God. No, this is not the right building. Let me turn around. Oh, navigation. Help me. Help me, navigation. I'm so lost. Yeah, it's this building here on my left. I mean, soon to be on my right. Where's the best place to park to get to this building? I think it was back where I was just at. That person watching me must think I am a complete dope. They're like, what is he doing? He's all over the place. I need to be close to sidewalk to get to the building. I'm going to try to back into this parking spot. Wish me luck. I don't want to hit anybody. And straight back. Put my hazards on. Let's drop this off. Thank you. Lord. Okay, give me the strength to get out of here. Oh, give me strength. Alright, the exit is just over here. Thank goodness it wasn't a second floor apartment. It was a first floor apartment, no big deal. Everything worked out just fine. Good God. We are just rolling. Now it's busy. Gotta make a right. I want to make a U-turn. Can I make a U-turn up ahead? Let's see if it'll let me make a U-turn here. Yeah, it's clear. Oh man. I think the heat's getting to me. I currently have 29 miles on the car. 53 miles to the gallon. It's 129. It's 106. Holy smokes. The heat really gets to you after a while. This is the first time this year it's been this hot. And it's very unusual for it to be this hot in June. This is July weather. This is not June weather. June is supposed to be like 100, 102 at the most. 106 is July weather. In July we get 106 all the way to 115, and then in August it gets to like 120. This is the main reason why I don't like to work this late. I like to just be done in the morning and just stay home and stay out of the heat, because it's just so brutal.